Hello and welcome to a conversation with AP with and options with AP. Welcome AP to the show. This is Abhijit Phatak, AP, who is in the oil and gas industry, who has tremendous hold on options, very popular on Twitter as AP underscore Pune. That's his handle, and he will give us an insight a little bit about what is how powerful options are in terms of determining direction or value in the market. First of all, welcome Abhijit AP to the show. How do you? How did things go today?
Yeah, thank you, Deepak, for having me on the show. I just wanted to highlight what happened in the Hindustan Petroleum stock today. As you know, HPCL has been in an uptrend right from almost last 2 weeks, from the 800 levels to today's top, which is around 945. And everyone was wondering whether it is going to go towards expiry, since tomorrow is expiry. And it was not sure. People were not sure whether they should still hold on to their delivery futures or exactly what they need to do. So I just had a glance at the options data in the morning when HPCL made a new monthly high of around 945 futures, and around that time, if you see the put call ratio of strike price 940, the 940 call had a huge open interest of about 3 lakhs, and the
Okay.
940 put had an open interest of only not even 50,000, which means the put call ratio was not even 1/6, about 0.15. This is an extremely bearish put call ratio, especially keeping in mind that expiry is tomorrow.
So
On the
essentially, there were
chart,
a lot more calls like outstanding compared to the put contracts.
yeah, the number of calls that were outstanding were about 6 times those
Wow.
that of the puts.
Got it. Got it. So your
If,
put
if you see
PCR
the
was therefore
if you see the put chart here, the puts of 940 strike price started trading only around 27, that is the day before yesterday. So
right.
not much of support was there from the put writers, which is essential for a stock to stay in an uptrend.
Got it. Got it. But it had also okay. So this was the situation in the morning.
Yeah, in the morning when HPCL made a new high, so it was quite natural to spot any weakness in intraday trade. And if you see the 5 minute of the Hindustan Petroleum chart, I'll just show the Hindustan Petroleum futures.
Okay.
This was the first point around 10:45, and the next 3, 4 had a top and then a small decline. So this was a time when, since the put call ratio was very bearish, if you see the 940 call option, this also made a high of around 9.9, which was the high of the day. So there were two trades which could have been done: going short in the 940 call around 9 rupees, or maybe below this, which was around 8.5 rupees, and then with the stop loss of something above the day high, which was just 9.9. So the stop loss was, risk was only about 2 rupees. The other trade, which typically for retail traders who trade in buying puts, if you see the 940 put, it was the low was around 6.5, and even if you buy slightly later, which is around 8, that was a very small trade. The risk was hardly 2 rupees in the buying the put, which was very less. I mean, I think the lot size is 1,000, so the risk was only 2,000 rupees. And then the put, at the same time, if you see the put call ratio of the 920 strike price, that put call ratio was around 1, which meant that the 920 level in HPCL will give support to that, to the
I
stock,
see.
which
So
started declining from 945, and it then almost, there was almost a free fall in the next 1 hour in the futures. If you see this futures chart, in the next 1 hour it crashed from 945 to around 920, and since the put call ratio at 920 was not very bearish, it was around 1, that level gave support. So that was the time to book the put, which was bought in the morning around 7. So if you see the 940 put, it went from 8 to a high of around 23. So within
wow.
2 hours, the put went from 8 to 23. Or at the same time, if someone had shorted a call, it crashed from 8.59 to around 2.1 was the low. And since the put call ratio remains bearish, there are extremely good chances that the stock will expire tomorrow below 940. So it was worth holding on to this call, because this 940 call at 2.9 rupees even now should expire below zero tomorrow. So if anyone has shorted at 9 or 8, can hold
till tomorrow. I
tomorrow
see.
and expire at.
But what about what was the did the put call ratio change when it came to 920? Was the did any of that PCR change back to up or below one for the 920? I mean, because I'm wondering about whether 920 was an exit because the put call ratios remained the same.
No, okay. Answering your question, if you see the 920 put call ratio, 920 call open interest, which was around 1.3 lakhs, and the open interest of 920 put, which is 2.2 lakhs. So that has not changed
Change
much.
much. Okay, it's
Which
still
means
1.5 actually. Yeah. Or
1.5 more, which means this level might still give a support tomorrow. Only if this put open interest of the 920 put continues to give support. If that goes down tomorrow, then I'm afraid even 920 level will also give away, and then the 920 put, which is right now around 5, it may go down to maybe 3, and it will be very interesting to see what happens around these levels where the lows were formed. If the put call ratio, or rather the open interest of the put, starts going down, then HPCL can fall even further tomorrow.
which means
But
it may come down, and then if the open interest falls, it may the put may rise again because the stock starts falling.
exactly, so the put writers at 920 will start exiting in panic if that happens tomorrow.
Got it. This is brilliant, AP. I think the PCR is not very easily understood, and sometimes a move in the PCR itself indicates some weakness. Or I think we should track this a lot more. But lovely to see a trade work out in this manner. You could have gone short futures. You could have shorted a call. You could have gone long a put.
Yeah,
Uh, all three ways, the return within a few hours was a magnificent amount. I think the
yeah,
long put was the highest at about 300%.
right.
Whereas even the on a return of capital basis, I'm talking at least 5 or 10% in about 2 hours, which is not
Yeah,
bad at all. Great. So thanks, AB. I think we'll keep this as a short and sweet video. Be back for more.
yeah,
Lovely speaking and looking forward to more such trades.
yeah, sure.
Thanks,
Thank
AB.
you.
Cheers.